The Pelicans make a sneaky good signing as they pick up a star guard from Clemson who led his team to back-to-back ACC tournament berths. We're going to take a look at Chase Hunter and how his signing may affect this Pelicans roster inside this edition of Pelicans Digest. What's good with it, everybody? Once again, it's your people Melz On The MIC. Thank you so much once again for rocking with us here on Pelicans Digest. And once again, thank you for helping us get these subscribers up, man. We're up to over 1,800 subscribers at the time of this video. Let's keep that number going up, man, and let's keep this conversation going about the Pelicans, because you know the national media is just going to criticize everything that we do. But over here, we're going to take a deeper look and a deeper dive into a lot of things that's going on with the team so you can get the best news, opinion, and analysis right here on Pelicans Digest, man. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and let's talk about the Pels making some more moves today. And a lot of people may not feel like this is a big significant move, but I think this is a very sneaky good signing for the Pelicans, and it continues to show their commitment to having a younger, youthful movement on this team over the veterans. Much love to the OGs. I seen somebody say in the comments, I'm too hard on the OGs. Well, listen, Oklahoma City won the championship without a bunch of OGs on their team, okay? So let's be real here. So I like the direction the Pelicans are going in, and I also like the signing of Chase Young. He's a 6'3 guard. Chase Hunter. He's a 6'3 guard out of Clemson, and he's been there for 6 seasons. And he's just being signed to an Exhibit 10 contract. Now, if you don't know what an Exhibit 10 contract, here it is. An Exhibit 10 contract is a 1-year minimum salary NBA deal that allows the franchise to convert it to a 2-way contract if that change is made before the start of the regular season. Now, this is more than likely, if anything, an audition for this guy. This all this really is. This is an audition for this guy, but at the same time, he has some pretty impressive numbers. He played 6 seasons at Clemson. He was first 2 seasons was injury riddled, but in his 3rd year, he became a regular starter and contributed a lot to the team. He finished his career with Clemson 3rd in points overall, also 6th in assists and 3-pointers. And he's also 10th overall in school history in free throws. So the guy has a pretty stellar, decent numbers to go into, and also a 2-time All-ACC player. And, I don't think this is a bad signing and I think this is a sneaky good signing because, again, the problem with the Pelicans, one of the main problems with the Pelicans for a lot of years has been guard play and getting guards in to buy into the situation. Yes, we have enough talent as it is, as I stated before, but the main issue continues to be guards. So I don't mind them taking out more flyers on guards, but also not expending a whole lot of resources to do that, including signing a kid like this to just a 10-day contract, because more than likely what he's going to end up doing is he's just going to fill out the summer team roster. But at the same time, the 6'3" guard blossomed into an offensive star in his final season at Clemson. He averaged 16.5 points a game while shooting 40.7 from 3-point range and 47% from the field. Hunter earned first-team All-ACC honors last season and led Clemson to 2 straight NCAA tournament appearances. So, again, it's nice to take a flyer on a guy, and plus you didn't expend a whole lot of resources to go get him. You bring him in for this contract and see if you can convert him. And you're probably saying, well, if he's so great and he's such a sneaky good signing, why didn't nobody draft him? And that's a good question. And that question was also being posed to a lot of coaches in the ACC. According to this article from the the Clemson Wire, they did a profile on Hunter going into the draft, and it was expected that he wasn't going to get drafted in the 1st or the 2nd round, but he was expected to be at least a quality free agent signing like the Pels just did. And according to an anonymous ACC coach, he said that Hunter is so smooth. He gets to the rim. He can play in pick and roll, which has been a problem for the Pelicans, who can't seem to play good in pick and roll. He has a good size for a guard, and he can really defend. I did see a couple of times where physicality hurt him, but he was one of the best guards in the ACC. I would bet on him for the mix of toughness, athleticism, offensive skill, and that he is going to stick at least as a backup point guard. And again, backup point guard is not where I'm at. I think you should be auditioning for somebody right now, if you're Joe Dumars, to be the backup point guard of the future for this team. And that's why I say go young. Yes, I know you went and got PV and Fears. I know that. I know you went and got PV and Fears. And you also still got a bunch of guards on this team already in Murray and Poole. But it's still good to find somebody that at least tried to back up these guys and go deeper into your depth. Again, this is a depth signing, but I also think it's a great signing in that regard because you're picking up a guy who has some sort of deep, I guess, experience in basketball at this point. He's been playing for Clemson for 6 years and is still young. And you're not expending a whole lot. You're just taking out a flyer and auditioning this guy. Does he have a chance to make the team, though? Does he have the chance to make a team? That has yet to be seen. I would like to see what happens in Summer League because, again, this is more than likely a Summer League signing, if anything. But I do believe that if he performs well, he really has a strong chance to get a two-way contract. And then you can just send him down to the Birmingham and see what he can do and see if he can become a guy that you can move up into the roster, maybe not this season, but next season, okay? Because, again, a lot of people still complain about that first-round draft pick not being there. Well, let's go ahead and get some extra insurance and let's work out a guy who has some quality stats in college basketball, was one of the top players in the ACC. And let's just work him out and see if he can be ready for next season and be able to step up into, like that coach said, a backup role somewhere on this team and on the main roster. So I like it. I think it's a sneaky good signing. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think this is a sneaky good sign for the Pelicans? Because, again, we got a couple players on the two-way contract. I think this guy, if he works out well in the Summer League, he can get a two-way contract, and I think you do take a flyer out on a player of this caliber. What are your thoughts, though? Clap back in the comments, and also go ahead and share this video with your folks, and let's talk about it some more here on Pelicans Digest, where we chop up about the Pelicans and also give you that good analysis and good opinions. And trust me, in the coming days, I'm going to talk about this Willie Green situation because we as a fan base have got to get together and start talking about Willie Green because a lot of people are upset with something I said in a previous video about Willie Green, and I think it's something that we need to address real soon. We need to talk about it, and we will here real soon on Pelicans Digest. In the meantime, keep hitting that subscribe button, keep commenting, and let us know what your thoughts are on this sneaky good signing with the Pelicans of Chase Hunter.